Hey Ram, thank you very much for being part of this interview where we want to feature a set of coaches for the International Coaching Week. There must have been a number of coachable moments that you have been part of. Could you share some specific situations or anecdotes where these moments of insights have created maximum impact on the results your coaches have achieved, Ram?
Yeah, I remember one. I'll place the context first, then talk about what happened, right? So this coachee of mine is very, very deeply into the Gita,
Mm-hmm.
and he talks about it, and he's very inspired by the Gita. He is also a practitioner, a seeker, and in that particular context, he was talking about a dilemma where he was thinking of leaving his current job,
Okay.
which was in his friend's company, and it was not working out for him, and he needed to have that difficult conversation. And at the same time, he didn't want to have that conversation because it was a friend and there was a relationship in it.
Correct.
The dilemma was not having that conversation would mean that he was not enjoying his job, he was feeling financially insecure, and so on and so forth. And in that moment, just out of inspiration, I said, I'll go back to the Gita and imagine that you are Arjuna in the battlefield, and Krishna was talking to you and saying, and asking you, saying, "What is your dharma?"
Mm.
And imagine that if you were to be asked the same question right now in this battlefield, what would happen? It was, to me, it was just a moment where one connected something that he would resonate to, and asked the question. And after that, everything seemed to fall in place for him. The answers were there was clarity and all. So it was such an inspiring moment that after he finished talking about it, he says, "This was really a wow moment for me." He says, "I feel calm and strong."
Mm.
And the choice of words still resonates with me. And this conversation would have been possibly a couple of years back, right? And he says, "I feel calm and strong." As opposed to earlier on, I felt like I was in a storm and I was being buffeted all about, and it got it. So that is possibly the one incident which I clearly remember. The lesson for me was go where the coachee is.
Mm.
It is not in your head, it is in their head. And what is in it for them, right?
Wonderful, wonderful. And I think these are what we call those, it's about leveraging the intuition that you had, it was actually, perhaps it was that instinct that you had at that moment by hearing what he said and connecting it, and you were perhaps helping him reach that, or go in the journey ahead by giving him some better perspectives as a coach there, Ram.